fullness of time came God's plan A. It's just like God has started work so grand and see it through by His almighty hand. From David's son through Nathan's line, highly favored God's design. The child she bore, the promised king. From virgin's womb salvation rings. Behold, a virgin shall conceive, God's word fulfilled for all who believe. By Mary's line, the prophecy's fulfilled. The virgin birth with no lineage curse. God's promised king through David's line, to break the curse and save mankind. Before the world's foundation, God prepared the way. In the fullness of time came God's plan A. It's just like God has started work so grand and see it through by His almighty hand. Kings and years, the promise stayed. In Him all things hold together as it said. Through Joseph's faith, through Mary's pain, the virgin birth, the Savior came. The Word became flesh and dwelt with man, fulfilling every detail of God's great plan. Before the world's foundation, God prepared the way. In the fullness of time came God's plan A. It's just like God to start a work so grand and see it through by His almighty hand. Before the world's foundation, God prepared the way. In the fullness of time came God's plan A. It's just like God to start a work so grand and see it through by His almighty hand. It's just like God to start a work so grand and see it through by His almighty hand. It's just like God to start a work so grand and see it through by His almighty hand. God prepared the way. In the fullness of time came God's plan A. It's just like God has started work so